So, what does a woman mean when she says, all I want is you? After you've offered her some anniversary present or you know, some physical object, something other than you. And she says, all I want is you. Well, naturally the reaction to that is like, what the fuck, I just offered you some awesome shit, and you're like, all I want is you. Well, truth is, I don't know if anybody out there can relate, I'm sure there are, but, if you've ever taken your girlfriend, out to a really expensive restaurant or really great event, and you two aren't happy, what happens? I mean, it might depend from girl to girl, but ultimately, what the fuck happens when you go out to those nice places? Does it fucking matter that you've taken her to some, really nice restaurant? No. As a matter of fact, I think that only amplifies your shortcomings as a relationship. Not your shortcomings, which is a part of the relationship, but what happens? Well, it ties into what I'm saying. She says she wants you, and you respond, as most guys do. We're taught this shit. You respond by giving her things. So what does she want? Okay? You go out to dinner and she is acting up, acting bitchy, rude, aggressive even, like, what the fuck? Well, the truth is, what she means when she says she wants you is she wants your undivided attention. Now, you don't have to give her your undivided attention all day. You definitely shouldn't do that. But for even microseconds, or I think this is pretty important, when she's talking to you, sometimes, or when you're talking to her, a lot of guys, when they're dealing with feminine energy, and I refer to some of these terms you may not be familiar with. Don't be put off by them. It's new. Embrace it. It's new stuff. It's good. When feminine energy is coming at you and it's very intense, a lot of guys tend to not know how to deal with it in the best way. So they tend to just shut down and kind of like run away and like bury their head under the blanket or sand. And you'll know what I mean. When a girl is being like, well, what does this mean? What does that mean? Asking you a million questions, or just being like intense, we would say, like making a big deal out of nothing, as we'd say. At times, you just want to give little breaks where you're just totally fucking present. Like, just, even if you have to count her blinks that she's making, examine a new part of her face, count your breaths. Whatever you have to do to just not retreat into your head and just stay right there with her. If you stay right there with her at least a few times a day for a couple of seconds, that's part of it. Also, if you could take at least 10 minutes a day to just fucking be totally zoomed in on her, and enjoy her, and actually enjoy her. And if you know, it depends the type of relationship you have, because if it's early on, you'll still be very sexually attracted. But if it's later, you may not have that same sexual passion for each other. You want to fuck her brains out. But at least for 10 minutes, be totally focused in on her good qualities. For fuck's sakes. Not her bad qualities. Like, focus in on her good qualities. Spend time with her. Just be totally attentive to her. And, try and be positive. Focus on positivity. Because the truth is that the sum of your positive experiences together is what makes a relationship good. Have you ever heard the phrase, we have more bad than good? Or we have more good than bad? What that means is, when you're together and you're interacting, how much of the interaction is of you having fun together? Are you projecting a fun, happy fucking vibe, where like, like, come on, babe, let's go. Come on. Don't worry about it. Love you. Look at you, you're so adorable. Like that fun, just happy feeling. Like, how much of that can you generate? How much of that can you generate while you're present with her? So that's important. If you can do that, if you can consistently do that with a woman, consistently generate that positive, happy fucking vibe, like you're just like having a good time, like, just fucking having a good time, and in your own world, you're having a good time, and you're showing her that she's gonna have a good time too. And then when that happens, you have more good than bad, and she's, it's very attractive to people and women. So, it's definitely big shit. So when she says she just wants you, she means she just wants your attention. She doesn't mean like, have you ever noticed when girls are talking to guys get really annoyed? They get like really annoyed by all the questioning and all the incessant da-da-da. Well, women do that they just want you to be present. And it's like, as the guy, like, you've had a long fucking day. You've had a long fucking day if you're on your shit. You've had a long day. You've been working hard, training hard, at the job, at school, whatever, hurt her. And, you're fucking tired and you don't want to deal with, like, some badgering female. But here's the truth. You're going to have to learn how to deal with that shit. You're going to have to learn how to fucking deal with her emotional thing. It just is how it is. I mean, you have to learn how to be strong and be present and listen to her. It's not going to stop until you fucking meet it head on and you make her feel understood, make her feel like you're listening to her. And, and enhance her day. Make her feel better. Make her have it be fun. I mean, shit, if she's that bad, you have to reevaluate your relationship if you can. But, I mean, if she's that bad, if you're that bad together, who the fuck knows? You might suck together. She might need a different guy. You might need a different girl. But I'm just saying, like, even if you're still trying to work it out, just be positive, man. Be positive, be fun, be cool. You're a cool guy. Like, if you do these things, you're not going to have these problems. She won't act up when you're out. And if she does, just, again, understand her. Because she's not going to stop until you understand her. And then continue, and be positive. With a woman, you never want to argue. You never want to, You never want to change her mind. You want to change her mood. You know, there's a saying, change her mood, not her mind.